First thing, we have a winch bumper. That video, the final part of that video will be up later, but it's going to take me like a day to stitch all the bits together. So today, what are we doing? We are putting a bonnet graphic on. Now, we have a bonnet graphic and it's fine. It's perfectly fine. This is the genuine Land Rover anti-reflective bonnet decal. Now, I can see why Land Rover did this, because when you are sat in the car, the bonnet is sort of flat here and then it slopes away here. And so any sun that comes down tends not to reflect. You can't see this bit of the bonnet from the car. So for the purposes of anti-reflectiveness, this decal is spot on. But we like a bit of style as well, don't we, Tyler? Yeah. And some people have said, Simon, they said, it seems to me that this decal stops short. It should go doop, 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 a little bit further. And it should sort of meet up with these black bits that come round perhaps, and where the finish of this goes. So I'm like, oh, you customers, you make my life difficult. So what have we designed? We have designed this one, and apparently, Tyler, it's going to be longer. Right, let me have a look at the back there. There we go, so about long at the back there. So it does seem to come down longer, doesn't it, Tyler? It's hard to say. Let me, have we got the little cutter tool? We have. Let me cut that 90 off. Look at that. Excellent those. Right. Okay, look. So yeah, so we can start to see now that it's going to come down longer. Now, we're going to fit this. What are we actually doing? We are going to fit this today, and we have to decide, Tyler, do we want it to come to the sort of front here, or do we want it to be more level at the back? Because that one goes quite far back. I think we'll probably sneak a little bit forward at the back there, and we'll put that on. Now, Julian's got this all designed, but he hasn't decided. Apparently it's up to me, apparently, whether this is correct or not. So we are going to fit this today. We're going to have a look at it and see if it needs tweaking, and then hopefully we'll get these up for sale. Right, all good. Right, so we are going to remove this one. Now, I doubt many people are going to, I wouldn't really recommend, if you've got one, go in for this, but people will, and you're perfectly entitled to. But if you haven't got one, it might be worth deciding, do you want the genuine short one, or do you want the slightly longer one? So we tried doing this once on the other car, and we didn't use a heat gun, and it didn't turn out too well. So we are going to use a heat gun. In fact, we can make a start, can't we, Tyler? We've got the heat gun here. Right, as you can see, this is going to be somewhat laborious. So Tyler and I could do with your help, Tyler, so we will have a go at removing this, clean the bonnet, and then we'll come back and fit the new one. So we have a clean and shiny bonnet, which is decal free. Right, so what you've got to do, go around the outside of this with this little blade. We're putting these in with the kit. I need one of these when I'm wrapping my Christmas presents, Tyler.
Already done mine.
You already done yours? Right then. And we're not going to really want the 110 in there, are we? No, I think that's going to make things more complex. I don't know how these are at going around corners, Tyler. Right. Okay, so now we've got to get some masking tape, and what we've got to do is we've got to get this position where we want it to be on the bonnet. So we're going to be looking at this edge, we're going to be looking at the crease on the sides of the bonnet, okay, and we're going to be looking at the back edge and check we're all happy with it, and we'll get it. All right, what do you reckon of the front there? I reckon that's quite nice there.
Yeah, I reckon you want to follow the line of the snakes.
Yeah, but it's going to be a bit further back at the back, but I don't think that's a hardship. I think we can live with that. There you go, go there. Right, we'll get this taped down. Right, so we've got it taped down on the one half, and then that should allow me to peel this back. Now, the genuine one was a dry apply. This one's a wet apply. Whoa. It doesn't have to be exactly half, as long as we've got some area down. And then if you use the little. Now, we had to be careful last time. Remember we had like little paper fibres in it.
Yeah.
So you want to try and do a clean as cut as you can. Let me just check we haven't got any paper fibres in there, because that actually scuppered us last time. That's not too bad. We're looking all right, Tyler. Right, wetness. Pump, little bit, tiny bit of baby shampoo just to soften it apparently. And I think we generally decided more was better than less, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
The wear is, the easier it is to move it later.
right, so I need to sort of do this slowly. And I'm going to sort of work from the... Oh, that seems to be going well on that diagonal there, Tyler. I'm enjoying that diagonal. Yeah, this front corner is going to be the trickier bit where you sort of, it's going over a curve, but it seems sort of taken it. Let me relieve you of that corner, Tyler. Thank you. I've been doing all the work today, Tyler. You've been doing all the filming. Might ought to get you doing some more. Right, I will let you do the other side, Tyler. That's a good start, surely. Right, let's swap then. Right, so you can remove your tape. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hold that little dangly bit. Let me manage that dangly bit for you. Can you get from that side? Can you get halfway, or are you about your extension of your reach there? Oh, yeah, you got that.
I see what you mean about the...
Where it creases, you get the... But it works it out though, doesn't it? You've got to think about it. You've got to... And that's one advantage of the genuine one, Tyler. They've got it on the flatter part of the bonnet, so it will be easier. You don't get that double curvature problem. So there we go, we worked that. You just got to keep scraping it and that. You're almost worried you're going to touch scratch the film, but it's pretty tough, isn't it, Tyler?
Yeah.
So we've got that there. We'll give it another go in a minute. Right, we're on the 110 now. I'm going to try. What I'm worried about is that middle of that 0 falling out. So I'm going to try. We didn't do this last time. I'm going to try making my own sort of release tape to keep it all together. Ish. Right then. Right, we'll clean that up, polish that up, and then we'll come back. So I'm happy with that kit. I can go and tell Julian he's done a good job. We'll get those on the website for sale. Obviously, they'll be with the 90 and with the 110. We'll clean it up and we'll give you another little tour at the end. There we go. We've got it all on. It all went pretty well, actually. That's not too bad. So that is the longer graphic fitted to the Land Rover Defender 2020 bonnet. One top tip for those of you that have waited till the end. That is lower your suspension, because then it's easier to reach it over. So there we go. I think it looks better. I think as you look at it, it makes that front bonnet bulge look more dramatic. So good luck with that.